Okay class, and today we are going to start the exercise 3b. In last class we have completed exercise 3a with almost all the questions of the exercise, right? So today we are going to continue the topic probability. Question number 1 says 11 cards number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 until 21 are placed in a box. A card is removed at random from the box. So consider that you have a box, and in this box you got 11 cards, right? The number on the cards are 11, 12, 13 till 21. One card you are going to pick. Find the possibility that the number on the card is even. So before starting the question, first we talk about the sample space. So how many cards in a box? So there are 11 cards, so the sample space is 11, right? In first part it says find the possibility of even numbers. Now we know that even numbers are those numbers that are divisible by 2, right? So firstly, to make the question easy, I am going to write down all the numbers: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Now this data I can use for the all 5 parts, right? So if it says the even numbers, so how many even numbers I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 5 even numbers. So the possibility is 5 and the sample space is 11. So that is your answer of first part. Moving on to the next part, find the possibility of prime number. Now prime number are those which do not have any other factor except 1 and itself. Example, the prime numbers we have 11 that cannot be divisible by any other number except 11 at 1. 13 also prime number, 17 and 19. So you got 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 prime numbers we have. So the possibility is 4 over 11, right? For the third part, it says either even or prime. So you need to find the possibility of even or possibility of prime. So in probability, the word or indicates that you need to add them together. So possibility of even number is 5 upon 11. Answer of part 1. Possibility of prime number is 4 upon 11. If you add these two, since the denominator is same, so it will be 5 plus 4, 9 over 11. That is your answer of third part. Fourth part, divisible by 3. So possibility of divisible by 3. Now the divisible by 3 numbers are those when divided by 3 their answer must be a whole number. So the numbers that are divisible by 3 are 12, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 4 numbers that are divisible by 3. Again I am telling you the numbers are, I am just marking with the green pen. So the numbers that are divisible by 3 are 12, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6 are 18 and 3 7s are 21. So these 4 numbers are divisible by 3 and that is your answer. After that, question number, last part, that is fifth one. Neither even nor prime. Now the third part and the last part are sounds similar, right? In third part it says either even or prime. That means both are acceptable if it is a even number or if it is a prime number. In fifth part it says the opposite, right? It should not be even or it should not be prime. So I can say that probability that the card is even or prime plus probability that the card is not even or not prime. I use the sign complement to represent it is not even or not prime is equals to 1. The basic concept of probability, that probability of an event, I am just writing out the working formula or example. Probability of an event that it occurs plus probability that the event won't occur is equals to 1. That is the main concept we are applying on the same part. So probability that it is even or prime, it's 9 upon 11 plus probability that it is not even nor prime is equals to 1. So it will be 1 minus 9 divided by 11, right? If you solve it, so it's 11 minus 1, the LCM is 11 minus 9 divided by 11, and the final answer is 2 divided by 11. That is your answer, right? So for the part of neither even nor prime, we use the part either even or prime and subtract the possibility of this part to obtain this part, the very old concept of probability, right? So I hope that this one is clear to you. Moving on to the next question. It's question number 2. A bag contains 7 red, 5 green and 3 blue marbles. So I am going to write the data here. Number of red marbles are 7. Number of green marbles are 5. And number of blue marbles are 3. A marble is selected at random from the bag. Find the possibility. Before finding the possibility, I am going to find out the sample space. Now sample space is what? You need to add all the marbles. So it's 7 plus 5 plus 3, that is equals to 15. So the sample space is 15, that is the possible number of outcomes. For the first part, it says the possibility of a red marble. The possibility of a red marble is how many red marbles we have? We have 7 red marbles, right? We have 7 red marbles, so it will be 7 divided by, the sample space is 15, so it's 7 divided by 15. No need to write it in decimal. That is your first part answer, right? After that, part 2, a green marble. Possibility of a green marble. Now how many green marbles we have? We have 5 green marbles and the sample space is 15. You can simplify it further, so it's 1 divided by 3. That is the possibility of green marble, right? After green marble, third part, either a red or a green, or means you need to add them. So what you need to add? You need to add probability of a red marble plus, that means or, probability of a green marble. Now the possibility of red marble is 7 divided by 15 plus the probability of green marble is 1 upon 3, but I am using 5 upon 15. Why I am using 5 upon 15? Because now I have the same denominator, right? So now I can add the numerators easily. So 7 plus 5, it's 12 divided by 15, and the answer is 4 divided by 5. If the question comes in your mind that what happens if I use 1 upon 3, you can use it, but then when you take the LCM it will be same 5 upon 15, but you can use 1 upon 3, it won't be wrong. So that is your third part answer, that is 4 upon 5. And after that the last part, fourth one, neither a red nor a green marble. So we know that probability that is red or green plus probability that it is not red nor it is green is equals to 1. The same concept we have used in the last part. Now we can find out the possibility of not red nor green is equals to 1 minus the possibility of red or green is 4 upon 5, so you need to subtract it. The LCM is 5, so it will be 5 minus 4, that is equals to 1 divided by 5, and that is the answer of last part, right? Neither a red nor a green. So in above questions we have learned that if in a question it says or, that means you need to add. Or indicates addition, and when you have the word and, that means you need to multiply. It will be better if you write these two keywords in that part of the copy when you can easily access. ऐसा ना हो कि आपको बार बार ढूंढना पड़े. So it will be good if you write it in such part of the copy where you can find the statement easily. Okay. So after second question, moving on to question number 3. The letters of the word mutually and the word exclusive are written on an individual cards, and the cards are put into a box. What do you mean by that? It means that we make 3, 6, 8 cards. We make 8 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in those 8 cards I write a word mutually, so it's M U T U A L L Y, right? I write the word mutually on 8 cards. Similarly, I write the word exclusive on different cards. That is meant by the question. A card is picked at random. What is the probability of picking the letter U? Now first thing, as I've told you in the above 2 questions, that whenever you are going to start the question, first write down the sample space. Now the sample space is basically the words present in those letters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So mutually has 8 letters plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exclusive has 9 letters, so the sample space is 17. Right? The first thing is clear. After that, if it says the letter U, now count it, and I'm going to highlight it with the green pen. Right? In your question, I will highlight the U's with the green pen. So how many U we have? So it's 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 U's, so it will be 3 divided by 17. That is your first part answer. It says the letter E. Now first thing, you need to count the letter E. So in mutually we don't have a letter E, right? So we need to check exclusive. In exclusive we got 1 E and second E. That means we got 2 E's, right? So it will be 2 divided by 17. That is second part. answer. In third part, it says the letter U or E. Now you need to add probability of U or E. It means that probability of U plus probability of E. The probability of U is 3 divided by 17 plus probability of E is 2 divided by 17. The denominator is same, you can add it easily. So 3 plus 2, it's 5 divided by 17. That is the answer. After part 3, we have part 4, probability of a consonant. Now what is a consonant? All the alphabet except vowels. Now I hope that you all know what vowels are. So it's A, E, I, O, U. Except these 5 letters, all the remaining 21 letters are consonant. So when it talks about the consonant, I am marking with the red pen. So M is a consonant, T is a consonant, L is a consonant, and Y is a consonant. An exclusive X, C, L, S, V. So how many red points I have? We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 consonants and the sample space is 17. So it's 10 divided by 17, that is fourth part. For fifth part, the letter U or consonant, that means probability of U plus probability of consonant. So the possibility of U, that means the first part answer, it's 3 divided by 17 plus probability of consonant we have find in part 4, it's 10 divided by 17. Denominators are same, we can easily add them. So it will be 13 divided by 17. The answer of probability of a letter U and or a consonant, right? So that is fifth part. The last part, sixth one, the letter U or E or L. Now there are 3 letters and in between we have a word or. That means probability of U plus probability of E plus probability of L, right? So you need to add them. Probability of U, that means first part answer, it's 3 divided by 17. Probability of E, that means second part answer, it's 2 divided by 17 plus probability of L. Now we haven't find the probability of L, but we can find how many L we have in these two words. So it's 1, 2, 3. So you got 3 L's in these two words, sorry. So it will be 3 divided by 17. Now the denominators of all these expressions is same, that means we can easily add them. So 3 plus 2, 5, and 5 plus 3, it's 8. So the final answer is 8 divided by 17, and that is the possibility of U, E or L. Keep in mind the or means in possibility that you need to add them, right? So whenever you have a word or, you need to add them. When you have a word and, you need to multiply them. So moving on to the fourth question. Now we have attempted 3 questions. I recommend you should try this question first by yourself and then see its solution. The probability of a football team winning any match is 7 divided by 10. So probability that win a match is 7 divided by 10, and the probability of losing any match, probability of losing any match is 2 divided by 15. What is the probability that first part the team wins or loses a particular match? Now we have a word or, so what you will do? First thing it says probability of wins or lose a particular match. So probability of win plus probability of lose, right? So it will be probability of winning is 7 divided by 10 plus probability of losing is 2 divided by 15. Now we need to take LCM, right? The LCM of 15 and 10 is 30. You need to make your denominator same, so it will be 10 times 3 is 30 and 7 times 3 it's 21 plus 15 times 2 is 30 and 2 times 2 is 4, so it's 4. When you add them, so 21 plus 4 it's 25 divided by 30. You cannot leave your answer like that, you need to simplify it. So 5 5s are 25 and 5 6 are 30, so that is your first part answer, right? For the next part, we are going to use the same working formula, that probability of an event that it occurs plus probability that an event does not occur equal to 1. Now in first part, we find out the team wins or loses a particular match, and in next part it says the team neither wins nor loses a match. That means it is opposite to first part, right? It is the opposite of first part, so I can say that probability that our team win or loses is 5 divided by 6 plus probability that team neither win nor loses, basically it says about the draw of a match. So probability that the match is draw equal to 1, so it will be 1 minus 5 divided by 6. LCM is 6, so it will be 6 minus 5. Answer is 1 divided by 6, right? So in these 4 questions, we have primarily focused on this rule, right? You need to apply this rule. It is basically a time saver. It says it saves a lot of our time while attempting any question, right? Now moving on to the next question. It's an example question. The probability of 3 teams L, M and N winning a football competition are 1 upon 4, 1 upon 8 and 1 upon 10. So firstly I write the data. Probability of L is equals to 1 divided by 4. Probability of M, it's 1 divided by 8, and probability of N, it's 1 divided by 10, right? Assuming only one team can win, calculate the probability that either L or M wins. Now we know that the meaning of or is you need to add them. So it will be probability of L plus probability of M. We have the values of probability of L and M. So probability of L is 1 divided by 4 plus probability of M is 1 divided by 8. Now you need to take LCM first. So the LCM of 8 and 4 is 8. So you need to multiply 4 by 2 and 1 by 2 as well. So 2 times 1 is 2 plus 8 times 1 and 1 times 1, so it will be 1. The final answer, it will be 3 divided by 8. Right? For the next part, it says neither L nor N wins. So first I will find probability of L plus probability of N. That what is the probability if either L or M wins? I am finding what? Either L or N wins. And then I will find neither L nor N wins. So first thing, the possibility of L is 1 divided by 4 plus possibility of N is 1 divided by 10. The LCM of 4 and 10 is 20. So 4 times 5 and 5 times 1, it will be 4 5 are 20. 1 5 is 5. So 5 plus 10 times 2 is 20 and 1 times 2 is 2. So it's 7 divided by 20, but that is not our final answer. That is the possibility if either L or N wins. We are looking for neither L nor N wins. That means you need to subtract 7 divided by 20 from 1. Right? So it's after taking the LCM is 20. In the denominator, if nothing is present, that means it's 1. So 1 times 20 and 1 times 20. So it's 20 minus 7, that is equals to 13 divided by 20. The same concept, probability of an event that it occurs plus probability of event that it does not occur is equals to 1. So when you find out probability that L or N wins, so that means if you subtract this answer from 1, it will be probability neither L nor N wins. Right? The same concept we have applied in the above 3 questions. Moving on towards the practice now question. It's from your book, same exercise. The probability of 4 teams P, Q and R S winning the National Football Championship are 1 upon 5. So firstly I will write the data. The probability of P is equals to 1 divided by 5. Probability of Q is 1 divided by 6. Probability of R 1 divided by 7. Probability of S 1 divided by 8. Right? Assuming only one team can win the championship, find the possibility that either P or Q. So in first part it says either P or Q. That means it's probability of P plus probability of Q. So probability of P is given, that is 1 upon 5 plus probability of Q, it's 1 upon 6. Now you need to find the LCM of 5 and 6. So LCM of 5 and 6 is 30. That means you need to multiply 5 by 6. So it will be 1 multiplied by 6, that is 6, plus 6 by 5. So it will be 1 by 5 and 6 plus 5. So answer is 11 divided by 30. You cannot simplify it further and no need to write in decimal. So that is your answer. Right? For next part, it says Q or R or S. That means probability of Q plus probability of R plus probability of S. You need to add all these values. So first you need to try it by yourself and then see your solution. Probability of Q, it's 1 divided by 6 plus probability of R, it's 1 divided by 7 plus probability of S, it's 1 divided by 8. Now 6, 7 and 8, you need to find the LCM. 6, 7 and 8. So 2 3s are 6, 7 as it is, and 2 4s are 8. Now 3, 1, 7, 4, 4, 1, 7, 1 and then 7, 1, 1, 1. So your LCM is 2 3s are 6, 6, 4 is 24 and 24 times 7 it's 168. So LCM is 168. Now 6 times 28 is 168. That means 1 should be multiplied with 28. So it's 28 plus 7 times 24 it's 168. So 1 times 24 it will be 24. And at last 8 times 21 is 168. So it's 1 times 21. That means 21. Now 28 plus 24 plus 21 it's 73 divided by 168, right? Can you simplify it further? So you cannot, because 73 is a prime number. So that is your answer. You cannot simplify it further. For part 3, none of these teams win the championship. So probability that any team win the championship plus probability that no team wins the championship, so its complement is equals to 1. So we need to find W complement. That means we need to subtract probability of winning from 1. So probability of winning is basically all the numbers PQRS 1 upon 5, 1 upon 6, 1 upon 7 and 1 upon 8. So probability that no team will win the match is equals to 1 minus probability of all team wins the match. So it will be 1 minus. Now the possibilities are 1 upon 5. So it will be 1 upon 5 minus 1 upon 6 minus 1 upon 7 minus 1 upon 8, right? So first thing you need to find the LCM. Now in this case LCM will be a larger number. At first I will take 2. So 5, 2 3s are 6, 7 as it is, 2 4s are 8. Now I will pick the number, so it's 3. After that 4. After that 5. And lastly we have 7. So the LCM is 2 3s are 6, 6 4 is 24. 24 times 5 it's 120, and 120 times 7 is 840. So you got your LCM, that is 840. Now the denominator of the first one it's 1, so you need to multiply 1 with 840, so it will be 840. Now 5 should be multiplied with 168, so it will be 168 minus 6 should be multiplied with 140 to get 840, so it will be 140 minus. After that 7, it should be multiplied with 120, and at last you have 8, it should be multiplied with 105. You need to subtract all these numbers from 840, so it will be 840 minus 168 minus 140 minus 120 minus 105. So it's 307 divided by 840, that is your answer. So that is enough for today class. Inshallah we are going to continue the same exercise in next class. Till then you need to practice and you need to take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.